Well, amid growing Chinese pressure in the South China Sea, the Philippines has started to shift its strategic ties, deepening both official and unofficial ties with Taiwan and gradually redefining its national security priorities. According to a report by the Wall Street Journal, Manila, that was once cautious about engagement with Taipei, is now perhaps taking quiet but decisive steps that reflect how closely its fate is tied to Taiwan's. That includes increasing security coordination despite publicly following the One China policy. Philippine Defense Secretary underscored that any Chinese military activity in Philippine water demands serious attention. Teodoro acknowledged that developments in Taiwan directly affect the Philippines. He also backed a Japanese view that considers the East China Sea, South China Sea and Korean Peninsula as one interconnected military zone. The Philippines has faced escalating tensions with China, especially in the contested waters of the South China Sea. Chinese ships have increased their deployment near the western Philippine coast. Philippine authorities also report a rise in cyber attacks and espionage believed to be rising from Beijing. In response, the Philippine Coast Guard has patrolled the Bashi Channel, the waters between Taiwan and the Philippines alongside Taiwanese vessels. Now in June, Japanese warships also docked in Manila for a 3-month-long deployment in the Indo-Pacific region. And last month, observers from Taiwan's Navy and Marines attended joint military exercises led by U.S. and Philippine forces. Now, these drills, known as Kamandag, involve U.S., Philippine and Japanese troops practicing anti-ship missile launches from the Batanes Islands. Just over 200 kilometers from Taiwan, though Philippine officials insisted that the exercise targeted no specific nation, experts say that the drills clearly rehearsed a possible response to Chinese aggression towards Taiwan. While Taiwan did not send troops to take part, its personnel monitored the drills and joined in the planning procedure, perhaps signaling a quiet but growing military understanding between the island and Manila. China has voiced strong disapproval, growing ties between Manila and Taipei on that. In April, when the Philippine military chief told troops to be ready in case of a Taiwan invasion, unaware that he was being recorded, Beijing issued a sharp warning. More recently, China reacted to U.S. missile deployments in the Philippines by accusing Manila of aligning itself with Washington's military ambitions. A Chinese defense spokesperson claimed that the Philippines had become, and I'm quoting here, co-conspirator in regional destabilization. That's what China is saying. The shift in Manila's stance has reportedly unsettled some of its Southeast Asian neighbors as well. Countries like Malaysia worry that the Philippines' alignment with Taiwan and with the U.S. could drag the region into a larger U.S.-China conflict. More than 150,000 Filipino workers currently live and work in Taiwan, and in the event of war, they would need immediate evacuation, adding perhaps another layer of urgency to the Philippines' defense considerations. Under its mutual defense treaty with the United States, the Philippines could be drawn into direct military action should a war break out over Taiwan. In 2023, the U.S. expanded its military footprint in the Philippines, gaining access to 4 additional bases. 3 of them are located on Luzon, the Philippine island closest to Taiwan, and Manila has not confirmed whether it would permit the U.S. perhaps to use these sites in a possible Chinese invasion of Taiwan.